Yesterday we learned about a new service that Disneyland will be offering to their guests, the Disneyland MaxPass. In short, the MaxPass will include unlimited photos for the day and the ability to book your fast passes through the My Disney Experience app on your phone. Disneyland is also expanding the fast pass to Matterhorn bobsleds and Toy Story Midway Mania, but don't worry, I've linked the Disney Parks blog post in the comments below. There are 2 points I want to discuss about the MaxPass, if it's good, if it's bad, and those at Disneyland versus Disney World. Let's hop right into that. The first thought I have about the Disneyland MaxPass are for those who are or are not pass holders in Disneyland. I've heard from several of my pass holder friends at Disneyland who tell me that the PhotoPass service is already included with their pass. It's very similar to Walt Disney World. So the thought process is, why do we need this? For those who are pass holders at Disneyland, I totally understand your feelings. You don't really need this, it doesn't really help you. The only thing it changes is that you can now book your FastPass reservations on your phone. And we can already do that at Walt Disney World. So you might be thinking it's just not worth it. $10 a day, or it could be more from what I read, but it just doesn't seem worth it. And for those who have the PhotoPass included, I totally understand, and if I were in your shoes, I probably wouldn't get it either. However, those of us who aren't pass holders to Disneyland might see some use in having unlimited photos for the day. That might be helpful. When I go back to Disneyland, my pass holder for Walt Disney World doesn't work there, it doesn't apply at Disneyland. I have to buy a whole new set of tickets. So having my photos kind of all included for $10 in one day, I would buy that. I can tell you right now, I would buy it for $10 for one day for a non-pass holder to Disneyland. That's just me. Now I know this doesn't apply to everyone. This is just my thoughts on a non-pass holder to Disneyland. I would get it and I would want it. It's just because those PhotoPass photographers just do a fantastic job and the photos always come out so great. As an example, instead of paying $100, $120 for a Disneyland Memory Maker disc or download, instead you can do like maybe $10 or $20 over the course of 1 or 2 days, take lots of pictures and then just have all of those pictures. To me that sounds like a great deal and I would pay for that simply for the PhotoPass. I don't think I would highlight the FastPass as much. It's more about the PhotoPass for me in this situation. Whether you're a pass holder or not, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the new MaxPass. Does it seem worth it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it something that you would get if you were going back? Use a hypothetical. Let me know in the comments below. Now the second part of this that I really want to talk about with you is the potential for this to expand to places like Walt Disney World and maybe some other resorts around the globe. Right now at Walt Disney World, we already have the ability to book FastPass reservations from our phone, from our computers. We already have that ability as it is. And we already have the ability to buy a one-day PhotoPass, multi-day, or it comes with a pass holder card. We already have these options available. So my thought comes down to this: if they do decide to expand this program, is it possible that they could tier the FastPass at Walt Disney World differently? We already have the tiered system in Hollywood Studios and Epcot, but is it possible that you could get a separate tiering or maybe a different structure if there's a paid system in place? That's just my thought. These are not rumors. This has not been confirmed. It's just Michael thoughts rummaging around in there, and you let me know if you think it's crazy or maybe it's possible, or if you have a totally separate thought. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So those are my 2 thoughts about the Disneyland MaxPass. I would use it for the PhotoPass, and yeah, it's convenient to have the FastPass, but I wouldn't buy it and spend $10 for the FastPass convenience on my phone. I would actually go like, Indiana Jones or Toy Story Mania and put my card in and then get a FastPass out. The old way. It just feels like a classic. So for me, I don't think I would do it for that. I would do it for the PhotoPass, but that's just my opinion. Thanks for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.